And welcome everybody to Work the Game. We are jumping back into Shadowkeep. Had a nice little break there. Looks like my camera's a little off. Boop, boop, boom. All right. If you guys haven't seen, oh my gosh, Mission 1 was incredible. And it really, really blew me away. Hands down. If you guys are watching live or on the archive, we are right now streaming on Mixer and on YouTube. Links are all in the description if you guys are interested in it. But beyond that, my goodness, guys, thanks for hitting that like button. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. We're going to be continuing our journey through Destiny. And Kaz, what's up? Huzzah! Man, that is great timing. And sending a Destiny sticker. Thank you so much for the sparks, Kaz. Thank you so much. I like the little sound effect that it does. It's like, you know, it's like all very eerie and whatnot. So, yeah, Kaz was hanging out with us earlier. I had to go back to work. fitting for the channel and the channel name. So now we're moving on to mission 2. Let me go ahead and be smart about this. Get my capture on. Get my record on. Boom. Why is my jump not working? Okay, weird. All right. No big deal. What's up, Eris?
Go. The fanatic. Crota. Like living nightmares, your past confronts you, Guardian. Old scars reopen around me as well.
I don't mind. I appreciate the support. Just hanging out, man.
Truly had every one of them the twisted will of that looming pyramid.
Almost kind of looks like she's holding an Xbox controller in that orb, from depending on the angle in which that you look at it.
Way inside. Together we have conquered our enemies. We will do it again.
So, catching up. Boom. Pre-order rewards. Weapon ornament, yes. And yes. Deluxe rewards.
Use it well.
She speaks to me. Let me go still. Not enough space. Okay, cool. Rock and roll. Let's see here. Let's check out these new rewards.
Mind the spells here, Warlock.
So you receive Shadowkeep campaign crack by blah blah blah. Yeah, I know how to do that. What's up, Zid? Back in 2014. That's when this all kind of kicked into high gear. I kind of need to travel that. Go to the quest tab. Okay. And I can say track. Have not completed any of these bounties yet. Pain and gain. We're going to be having to do lots of things to do in Destiny. All right, back to destinations. Teaching me how to play the game that I know how to play.
I see shadows following in your wake. Quickly now.
Bane of the Swarm. All right, fine. We're good. We're good. I want to see the stuff that I just got.
May your blades be sharp.
I'm toggling this. What is it? Do I have a meeting in 30 minutes? I'm gonna push that back. My computer is being really weird right now. All right. There we go. All right. Now will you? Hopefully my controller's not breaking. All right. Well, I will test out what those toys are here in a second. Down works. Maybe they're having a bug. Alright. Let's let it be. I love it. Where am I going? There we go.
Hey, Brian.
What's up, dude?
Oh, not a whole lot.
You playing some Destiny, or
I
are you working
enjoy-
right now?
I'm working right now.
Oh, dude, I
Yeah.
cannot wait for you to play this game.
Are you on the PC right now?
I'm
or are
on,
you-
well, the PC version's doing its update. Like, I tried to preload and it was giving me fits. Anyway, so it said it was another hour, and I was like, so I'm doing Xbox this minute, namely because it also allows me to do a lot of capturing. Yeah, I can actually live stream and capture, which is nice.
Oh, nice.
So it allows me to kind of, that way I'm like kind of cataloging all this footage for B-roll, so that way for like future videos and guides that it's like, oh cool, I already have that captured. I don't have to go out and, oh, what a gap. That's so good. I'm so happy to be
Yep.
back on the moon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to go back.
Where to?
I really am.
Yeah.
The pyramid's warding is only a temporary inconvenience.
No, I haven't had a chance to talk to you much.
I know, like I was sitting here, I was like, so there's 2 Lelands on the on the Discord, and I was like trying to ping you the other day, and I was like, oh god, I don't know which one's the right Leland, because it's like, it doesn't, like, I can't tell from the picture that you have on Discord, so I was like, I need a nickname the right Leland.
I'll tell you what, Brian. I'll send you a private message with my personal phone number.
Oh
so
good,
you
yeah,
can
there we go.
just ping me that way.
That's great, because I was like, oh gosh, like I was like, I can't, like I know like you get like me and you go into these kind of fits of just like work, and it's like, man,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god, like I need to, I felt like I haven't talked to Leland in like a couple weeks, and it's like, and here we are at Shadowkeep.
Yep. Trust me, I plan to be on as soon as I'm off work in a couple hours.
Nice, dude. Well, Julie said I can play tonight, so
Okay.
if we can
So,
play, like,
Xbox,
let's whatever platform tonight, like I should be able to run on
Oh.
PC and
Okay. Yeah, PC or Xbox, it's the same character.
cross save, baby. Yeah, dude, it's a whole new world. Now,
It is.
now it'd be great if we got cross play, because like there's some people who are like, oh, I'm on PlayStation, can we play? And I'm like, I wish.
I know there's so many times that I see people saying, hey, I'm on PlayStation. I'm like, I can't play with you.
I know. Not yet.
Are you-
Bungie keeps talking about how they're working on that.
It appears to be a
Right,
ritual.
right, and they're doing a phenomenal job. Of course, Rick Kakis, he's
Yeah. He just
he-
crossed
he's
over 800.
really- What's that?
Like he just crossed over 800,000 subs. Like I was, yeah, I'm so happy for the guy. He was awesome, dude.
Well, he just partnered with someone too. He just partnered with a company that I guess it's like a protein shake or
All right.
something. But I was watching a video the other day where he did that.
So Kaz in chat says, "LOL." Julie said, "I can play tonight." The victory of a married man. Absolutely, dude. I take care of my wife. I take care of my kids. I'm gonna take after, like, I'm gonna play for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go take my girls to the park, let them run around and play, because I thought that'd be kind of fun for them. And Julie's like, "Oh, but like, you want to play?" I was like, "Oh, I mean, play the game later. I'll play the game tonight if that's okay." And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Great." So I'm gonna get the girls.
Does she want to get on with us and do the Xbox?
I wish, maybe, like, we'll work on it. I'm not gonna pressure her right now, especially because, like, she's just super pregnant. Just
How long before the new ones due?
end of November. Oh, it's one of these
Wow.
creepy shadow
She's
things.
miserable.
Very, very
She's
miserable.
miserable right now.
Phantom particles collected. Okay, let's see here. There's a. These things are usually
Howdy,
deadly.
howdy.
What's up,
Howdy,
Sparta?
howdy.
I wanted to get to a good break in the conversation.
He comes in like a ninja.
I heard that ding that somebody got in there, and then I heard Sparta's voice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, right now I'm
Where the
rocking like
hell
a
are ya?
melee build. I'm on the
Oh.
moon and I'm rocking a melee build. Are you watching the stream?
Not yet.
Okay.
I just woke up from a break.
Good morning.
No, it's afternoon.
Well, for you it is morning, Sparta, because you work
No.
midnight.
No, I didn't work last night.
Kaz with the
Oh,
Destiny.
no.
Oh, see here. Nasser, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Oh, we got a big ogre. Oh god. Oh god. I love these and hate these
How do I get
things.
this thing synced?
I cannot wait to get on tonight, Brian.
Oh, dude, we're gonna have so much fun.
I'm so excited. Oh, guess what I got?
What?
I've been working on it. I finally got it. I finally finished my Thorn quest.
Dude, congrats.
So I'm now rocking the Thorn for Destiny 2.
Yes. There's so many of these quests that it's just like I've just kind of kept on the back burner. I'm like, all right, like I'll dive in if if it's worth it.
Oh, it's one of the best hand cannons as far as I'm concerned.
Oh man, I just got wrecked. Oh yeah. It's got that nice little, it's got that nice little dot attached to it.
Yes, and then there's another one that you actually start out with the old Thorn, and it becomes something new. And I forget what they call that, but I've been working on that one. For that, the next step in that quest line that I got to do is I got to get 50,000 points in a Nightfall.
Mm-hmm.
In order to do that, everybody has to have the scorecard, and everybody has to do the modifiers and everything else. And there's more to it than just doing a Nightfall, unfortunately.
Right.
But no, my buddy called me and says, "I'm in. Everything's 750." I'm like,
oh, dude, yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not gonna spend my time grinding. That's why I was just like, in a couple weeks, it's all gonna be 750, and it's like, great, I'm ready to start. Like I'm ready, like everybody else.
So one of the things that my friend was telling me, and it was kind of throwing me off a little bit, they took away our levels and just made it all power level based.
Really?
If you go into your character, nothing's level 50 anymore.
Interesting. I guess that makes sense.
At least that's what he was telling me. I haven't been in game yet, so don't quote me on that.
I'm level 50. Season 1,
Yeah, but
season rank
does it
1,
say-
750, and then level 50.
Oh, it does say level 50. Okay.
I'm trying to toggle to my sub screen, but it doesn't want me to. Don't know why.
Okay.
Either way. You found a guide to use your PS4 controller on Alienware? Yeah, so I have had mixed responses with the PS4 and like on PC, but some people have had a lot of success with it. Okay, the ogre's back.
I've not had any issues.
You haven't. That's where like, oh god, gotta run.
But I understand. You have to make sure that if you're having issues, like it's like Game Pass game, like if you're using your Game Pass, you have to download a third party software
Gotcha.
called what's it called? I don't know. I'm not gonna need it anymore. Input.
Oh man.
Because
That
it has
rough.
to have that whole. A lot of games will say, "Oh yeah, it needs to be an Xbox controller," but it's not an Xbox controller.
So Nina asked, do you think that they should expand the class and subclass system in the game? And personally, I've always thought that. Now, how does that change? How does that balance? Because I could see that in introducing balance issues. I could see how that could play. Like, I've always wished, and this is just my personal take, and not that they have to do it, but I always was like, man, I wish it was a 4-player party team at a minimum, and then you had like a kind of a where you could kind of spec a healer or support role, more so than you can today. But that's just where it's like I thought, like them leaning more into the RPG. But either way, like I like what they've got. I wish, if nothing else, that we would see more, either a new class at some point or a new elemental kind of concept to the class. But honestly, I think they've got, with their 5-year plan, they just need to keep doing what they're doing.
Well, I like the fact that they've announced that they got a 5-year plan for
Yes.
Destiny 2, that we're not just jumping straight into Destiny 3.
Yes.
And
Well, it means something. That was my last
it-
fear about Shadowkeep. It's like, if next
Yeah.
year it's like, oh, Destiny 3 reset, like, oh man, like, okay, well, like, why play this version? Like, what is it gonna be? Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Got some clan XP. Got to get the clan ranked up. Ow, 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 man, this guy's is brutal.
Brian,
Yeah.
I bought an Xbox One controller today.
Oh,
Which
wow.
one's the guide button?
The guide button is the center golden, glowy button.
Okay.
Yes.
Which one's the sync button? The one in
It's the top on the top of the controller. I don't know if you can see stream, but there's a little button right by the LB button or L1.
Yeah.
That's the sync.
You could also sync it up by plugging it in via USB cable.
Yeah.
And it'll sync it right to your system.
Not by
Jeez
Bluetooth.
Louise. This guy hits like a freaking truck.
I'm not looking at any streams because I don't want to see any gameplay because it's just gonna kill me.
No! I got greedy at the end. You can play in third person when it comes down to, like, when you have a sword or something like that, but there's no, like, default, like, third person mode. I wouldn't mind if they added that, but I think they couldn't do that for PvP because it would give you the ability to see around edges and stuff.
Well, that's what I use my sword for. Is to see
Oh, to see around edges? Yeah, okay, well, never mind. I stand correct. You're right. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, you can use swords. Oh my god, ogre! I'm running. Just need 2 more of these particles. Moon's haunted, guys. Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted.
These guys are all hard as heck. Okay, I just need 1 more. Oh god, ogre's back. Ugh. Oh gosh. I need backup. Green Wizard needs food badly. Oh my gosh.
Give me an hour and a half to 2 hours and I'll be on, Brian.
Yeah, so
Then it's go time.
Nina, like, great question. I was originally thinking, yeah, that like Destiny 3 was an inevitability because when we look at just the sheer like the kind of the subtext of Luke's messages, like I think what the community really wants to see is that it drops the number. Like, it just becomes Destiny. Like, get us access to the Cosmodrome, get us access to, you know, like the thing and make Destiny whole again. But ultimately that might require them creating, you know, and working within a new engine. Oh, arg. I thought I was at 6. The
Okay, Brian,
Yeah.
I want to actually get a little detailed on you here
Please.
for a minute.
Please.
So I was listening to Rick Kakis, and he did a big stream on this, on how Destiny came to be the game that it is today.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened is that the original Destiny that Bungie was going to put out actually got canned by Activision.
That doesn't surprise me.
So the Destiny that we got in 2013 is the Destiny that Activision wanted. And of course, with Destiny 2, again, they got down to the last
What Activision wanted, yeah.
And no, Activision canned it again.
Serious?
Said, no, you've got to have more microtransactions. So that's why Destiny
Activision.
2 started. That's why Destiny 2 went backwards so much.
Yeah,
And finally,
it felt like Activision had this the clause in it.
there's a lot of things that Bungie did wrong on their own.
Oh yeah.
But Activision is one of the greediest.
Well, I'm not going to say Activision is the greediest, but
One
it's,
of the
know,
greediest. One of the greediest.
I can't say that they're any more greedy than EA or Bethesda or anyone else.
The problem is people are buying it. Like, it's like, you can call it greed, but it's like all they're doing is responding to people spending the money.
They're all doing it.
Come on.
That's the new state of gaming, and that's where Bungie going off on their own and becoming a indie developer
Yeah.
is one of the greatest achievements they could probably do right now, because I would gladly buy silver to support Bungie so that they can be their own indie developer where they're not having to have, you know,
Right.
I would gladly do the microtransactions just to support that company, just so that, you know, they
Right.
don't have to
Because ultimately,
be
if you don't and you don't spend, they give the game for free. Nobody spends money on the game, but everybody loves the game, and then eventually everybody's like, "Why did Bungie close down?" It's like, well,
Well, it's like I think Bungie doing this though, going off on their own, being their own company, is actually safer for them because we have seen this in the past. If a game
Curious.
doesn't
For
do
what
well,
purpose?
to where
It's
a
unclear,
game is not making
but
$1
they don't seem
billion
affected by the nightmares at all. Not like we are.
like
Fascinating.
what happened?
We must
They
learn
close
how
the
they
studio down.
achieved that.
The
That's
publisher
our key to finding a
goes
way
and gets the
beyond
studio
ruins.
closed down. They liquidate all that studio's assets,
Eris?
and then they pay their
Those
money
screams
back.
sounded familiar. Almost like
It's happened time and time again.
we have to
Ooh.
Well, that,
I'm
Well, I
gonna go.
agree
And
with
Kaz
you,
with the Shadowkeep sticker. Thank you
but
so much.
The biggest thing is that Bungie now has the stranglehold off of them. They can now make the game they want to make.
Well,
No
yeah.
one can tell them.
Yeah, that's what I think. Them going off on their own is yes, it's the safe idea,
Yeah.
but also is the other root of this.
They make it or break it on their own. No
They
one
make
tells
it or
them
break
they
it.
screwed up.
It's their
Yeah.
it's their game to win or lose right now with Bungie.
Yes.
You know, and that's something that's super
I mean-
super interesting to kind of watch and also at the same time root for, because when they came out, so for me, like my litmus test, like when I left, like one of the fun thing I like about all of this is that before I was a content creator, like I played 2 games religiously, Final Fantasy XIV and Destiny, and so when Destiny 2 came out, we were real excited. You know, we were making we were still trying to figure out what we were doing with the channel. And it's like, okay, I'm making this and I'm doing this, and then Curse of Osiris drops, and it's just like it was a punch to the gut. Like it was like, gosh, no, why does it always feel just wrong? Like it's so if you can just see like the thread of like here was this genius idea of what they were trying to do, and then they make it well, I know, but like the analogy I have is that they make like a Back to the Future 2 and create this alternate weird like just the bad timeline, and all of a sudden we're all in the bad timeline. We're like, what the heck? This is all creepy as heck right now with these ghosts, guys.
Well, and that's the wonderful thing about what's going on. You see, we heard Destiny 3, and that was all part of the Activision plan because that was their big money maker, you know, to make us buy the next game,
Yeah, they wanted to annualize it like they do with Modern
Yeah.
Warfare. I tweeted it out, and I believe it, that if Activision could charge for respawns in Modern Warfare, they would.
They actually, Bungie actually curtailed Activision in a lot of ways because they wanted a new game every 2 years.
Yeah.
A new platform every 2 years where you were resetting. Destiny 2 is Destiny 3, Destiny 4. Taken King was supposed to be Destiny 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Activision is the reason why people don't like Destiny. Yeah, that's my conclusion.
Well, Activision again.
It amuses me
And
too,
this goes
guys.
back.
Go ahead,
okay,
Smarty. No, you're good.
It's like Activision just say. I understand where they come from. It is a business. They are trying to make money. I'll give you that. But if you go and sort of say, "Hey, we're not going to do this anymore. We're going to do it this way," it's going to like you stop playing Destiny.
Yeah.
You stop playing Destiny.
Yeah, hands
And
down.
Games as a service. If you're not playing the game, they're not making money.
Yep.
Because what people don't realize is, especially with some of these games, like
Let's take Anthem, for example.
Oh, dude, Anthem breaks my heart.
I was one of the most anticipated games for me because of my love of
Is
Destiny.
there
Yeah.
And, of course, my love of Bioware as a company. You know, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, Knights of the Old Republic. And to see on, even at the beta launch, it was just like, what is this?
Well, everything like at its core in the gameplay and all that, I thought felt real strong. But it was once you don't have a need for XP, the RPG kind of went away, and it was all RNG progression, which RNG progression's fine if it's met with some form of measurable progression. So they completely didn't understand what they were making
will have.
and they made it poorly. And so I'm hoping that with the Anthem they get a 2.0 shot, but you never know, right? The encroaching nightmare.
I honestly don't know, because I mean the rumor.
Yeah.
Now I don't. The rumor is that they've been liquidated. You know, but that Bioware's pretty much been.
Wouldn't surprise me. So they could sell off that
could.
company. They could and the assets and things like that. I'm sure there's plenty of people willing to buy. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Let me see.
Bioware almost needs to do the same thing that
What have you seen?
Bungie did and just become. You know.
Well, the problem with BioWare is it's like with the Bungie and Activision deal, Bungie was still separate
Yeah.
for all intents
Yeah.
and purposes. BioWare
Thankfully.
was
Push
bought
back the
out.
darkness here, Guardian.
They're owned 100% by EA.
I know that, Sparta. I'm just
So-
saying, in order for, I think, Anthem to really become to do what Destiny did and just recuperate itself,
Mm-hmm.
BioWare almost needs to have total autonomy from EA.
Yeah, that would be
They
good.
can't yeah.
Well, they can't.
It would be. They
Yeah.
can. I mean, it'd be awesome if they could, but they can't right now. But
No, I understand. I'm just saying, in order for, I think, for Anthem to really, truly, you know, because everything that I see on Anthem, it's like, I deleted it from the hard drive.
I did as well.
I
From the
can't
PC
even
edition.
look at it.
I have it on Xbox still, but like on PC, like, and they were talking about like when Anthem was coming out, like, yeah, we're gonna be doing crossplay and we're da 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 da, and it's like, gosh, man, like you just ever, I feel bad for the guys because I'm sure they were like, we're trying to make a good game, and it was for me, I just look at it as a complete leadership issue, like a failure, big failure of leadership.
Well, yeah, it was big leadership. They were expecting the Bioware magic to come about like every other game that they've pulled out a rabbit out of their hat. And unfortunately, the people who made this is the thing. The people who made that Bioware magic no longer work at Bioware.
Right.
yeah, the lead designer for Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, that's the big name, Dragon Age Origins, and the game director. He was also the game director for Old Republic. He left last year.
Where did he go? Where did he go? Because you should always follow the devs. That's always my thing. I don't
see
care
where he
about
went.
what the publishers are doing.
I
He
knew
started.
it.
He
That
started
feels
his own
really
publishing
familiar.
company.
Yeah. Well, when he quit Bioware, that's when I truly knew they had problems.
But also, I doubt BioWare's really going anywhere, at least in the next 3 years.
It all depends on what they
because-
want. Like they're supposed. The
Well-
problem is that if they go and they try to build. Oh, that sucked. Missed that jump.
The reason
Lurk
why I'm
Force
saying that is
Resident.
because it was. The reason why I'm saying that they probably won't be going for about 3 years because they literally just moved into a new location.
Oh yeah, like
Literally last week.
Well, BioWare's got multiple locations. You got you got Texas. You've got.
Oh no, Texas got shut down.
Austin. I haven't heard Austin got shut down.
It was one of the BioWare locations got shut down with Andromeda.
That was Andromeda. I want to say was Quebec.
Yeah, but the Edmonton location literally just got moved into 3 stories of the Epcor Tower.
Okay.
So they literally just moved.
Oh, helium, baby. Collecting that helium from the moon.
But so yeah, James Olin, who was that BioWare, he started his own publishing company.
Well, that's wonderful. I wish him all the success in the world.
Yeah.
And he did work on Anthem, but
yeah, but he quit.
he quit before it came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the quote unquote BioWare magic.
Is
It's
gone.
a book. It's a book. It's not like a video game. It's a book. Okay. So he's retiring from the like video game industry by the looks of it.
Yeah, he's a book writer.
Yep.
But that's what made him such a great developer,
Yeah.
Sparta. He wrote stories. He wrote stories.
And the characters, you get it from the
See,
characters
that's
and all that. Oh god, dadgummit! Oh
That's
yeah, Kaz with a $5 super chat.
Got a
That-
bail and a
that's the
few
biggest problem
preloading
I have
Destiny
today.
on my PC now. Hope to
That,
see you in game one day.
No
Yes.
one writes a story.
Enjoy the game
No
time.
one writes
My,
a story. They're all about-
My Steam code is on the Discord, Kaz. So you should definitely let's be friends and let's go run some Destiny content on Steam. Yeah, this is just nuts, dude.
Yeah, because I'll be on Steam probably within an hour and a half. As soon as I get home.
They are not pulling any punches. Like this is.
And it is so robot.
I'm excited. I want the hardcore, you know.
Yeah, this is hardcore. Like I'm at 750, and I'm running this public event, and it's like, oh, did you mean to die? You're gonna die a lot. Get ready to die. Like, oh, I'm just gonna run up on you with a. Cool. Now I'm transmitting. Jeez Louise, like I've been just trying to get back to this thing. Curse Thrall. Those Curse Thralls are fast. There we go. There we go. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad, as someone's like, do I raid? It's like, I'll raid if I can. If I can't, I won't. Like, I just like playing with friends. Oh gosh, I'm in the bad. I'm in the bad. Everything's bad around me. Oh
Is
no.
Kaz doing the PC? Brian, is Kaz doing the PC version or the Xbox, or what's he doing?
PC. I think he was coming over from PS4.
Okay. Perfect.
She put a
'cause
whole thing around that. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm always on PC or Xbox, one of the two. And
Yeah.
when I'm by myself, I primarily play on Xbox. I mean, play or PC, and then of course when I've got friends that are exclusive to their PCs can't handle Destiny, so when they play on the Xbox, that's when or when you and Julia decide.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's whatever works for us.
There we
But
go.
for the
Looks like we
most
need
part,
some help.
anybody's welcome to join me in PC, do some strikes, do the raid, do whatever.
I'm expecting Destiny to be essentially that living world, that MMO, you know. So it's like I expect that in 5 years, you know, like even if it's on a different engine, it's still like your character's your character, your progress is your progress, and as long as they don't take.
Destiny to be 14.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Like
that
one of the
makes
things that, like when you look back at like just the sheer numbers of it, is that like when we lost all the strikes and the raids, like we lost the zones. Like it's like okay, like I get that maybe at some point that has to happen, but obviously Activision forcing them to do that so soon, it's like okay, it could have been way more interesting having a way better arc and narrative, etc. Now
Well,
they had to redo
here's one
the
So here's a little interesting tidbit for you, Brian.
sure.
So you know how in Destiny 1 you had all those Grimoire cards that you had to go online.
Yeah.
All of that was originally planned for in-game content.
Yep.
And that was all scrapped by Activision.
I tell you, Activision is a cancer on the gaming community, and they do not care. They do not care because they do not need to care.
Yeah.
You know,
Activision, yes, they are.
EA, at least in some degrees, actually listens and reacts. Like a lot of people like really hate them for what they did with Star Wars, but like when you compare it, like their E3 to EA to Activision. Activision said, "Oh, we know you hate this stuff. We're doing it anyway." And EA is like, "Okay, we're not going to do this, and we're going to change this, etc., etc." Oh gosh, I just get melted. You know, and it's like I'm not sitting here like I'm not defending EA. They've earned and more than earned their reputation. They've more than earned their reputation. But it's that a lot of like people just get this, you know, like oh yeah, like EA. It's like oh like, and I think in my personal opinion is because I like Activision's properties more. I like Blizzard games more than I like EA games. You know,
Diablo
Diablo 3, like all of that. Like I like and enjoy those games more, and so it's like it's easy to be like because I was like, yeah, what do I care about like EA games? There's a handful. Man, so much stuff on the ground.
I'm actually looking forward to the new Star Wars game.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. It's going to be an interesting test because if nobody goes out and buys it, let's say it's just a great game, great story, plays great. No microtransactions, no, you know, like any of that. They're like, okay, we hear you. We're going to make a Star Wars game, and this is what it's going to be. And nobody goes out and buys it and makes no money. EA is going to be like, what the fuck? You know? Like, why do we even try? Like, you know...
Yep.
And then they're like, well, let's just put these microtransactions and stuff into these games because at least then we're going to make a crazy amount of money because that's what people keep telling us. They keep telling us that this is what they want. And then like YouTubers complain about it. And then it's like, well, like who cares what they think? Because they're not buying the games and spending money in the first place. Anyway,
Yeah,
it's a complex issue. Obviously, I'm very passionate and frustrated by it.
The issue that I see going forward is, and it comes back to the whole thing of like the family, like teaching people like EA. It's again EA, FIFA, you know. Those two should just explain what I'm going to be talking about.
Yeah.
EA and FIFA. If and when the government, you know, it's not even an if anymore. It's a when, really.
Yeah.
When the government steps in, it's not even an if anymore. When they step in and say you can't do this anymore, then the cash cows are gone. They're gonna have to find another way.
You assume though what's going to replace it. Yeah, there it goes. Is better. You assume that the system that replaces the current one is better, and I'm rooting for that idea. Like I root that it's better, but when the government steps in, there's no guarantee that it's going to actually be a better, like more fair system. It could be. Go ahead.
There's another downside that could happen too. Games could all of a sudden become $200 games out the get-go.
They should have been.
Well,
they should be 100 at least because that's what.
They should be 100 right
that,
now.
Like 100 to 120.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
You sound like you disagree, Lee. I'm just teasing.
I wholeheartedly disagree. No,
But the problem is, it's just like the whole issue of, like, okay, and this is old as, like, this is 12 years old now. People don't realize, and you probably even would be like, I didn't realize this, Brian.
Yeah.
The reason why the PS3 had a bad start was not because it was a bad system. It was because of the price point.
Price point is a big key. Yeah.
It was literally $200 more than the Xbox 360. But it was actually...
But people also have to pull their heads out of their collective rear ends and realize that things are not going to be the same price it was 10, 15 years ago.
Oh no, but no, get this. So, again, this is 12 years ago.
No, I'm just saying, and I don't know about the price.
So, the reason why the price point was higher was because it was actually using hardware that, if they actually were still using that hardware, the PS4 would actually be more powerful than the Xbox One in some way.
Yep.
Well, I'm excited to see what Sony's going to do with the PlayStation 5 with their priority. Can't get the word out. Priority hardware, where they're taking the SSD and RAM and combining it in one
Xbox is
piece
doing
of
the same
hardware.
thing. Xbox
Oh, are
is doing the same thing. Like,
Okay, I
literally,
hadn't heard that. I hadn't heard that.
if you take a PS4 5, according to the information we have, and load up Windows on it, you're running an Xbox 2.
Yeah.
Well,
And if you take an Xbox 2 and load up
I
the
don't know if you've heard this
PS5
before.
architecture, you're running a...
I don't know if you heard this or not, but what they just had a big leak for PlayStation that they did not intend to have happen.
No leak coming from Sony.
Sony is developing.
You
broke up there, Leland.
Yeah, you're
An AI
breaking
place.
up.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. So they're developing an AI to go along with the PlayStation 5.
That was known 2 years ago.
Yeah, they're using they partner with Microsoft on the Azure AI.
Yeah.
And the and all that.
And yeah, but that's the thing. I know what you're talking about. That wasn't a leak on Sony's part. That was literally legal information that they have to give out. Called a U.S. patent. And U.S. patents are mandatory to be public domain.
Okay.
This is pretty good.
I was
wasn't
just
a
reading a
leak.
news article. I was just reading a news article that it leaked out. Is all.
Nah, it was a U.S. patent that got released. It was all legal jargon and stuff, but it was literally something that legally they could not hide.
It's gonna be interesting because like that AI, I think it's gonna have to deal a lot with the cloud gaming and that whole process.
The main
because
issue
go ahead.
that came out with that AI system was that supposedly it's going to sort of be like Alexa.
Well,
That's what I'm hearing. That's what
Yeah.
I'm hearing.
The problem with that, and one guy pointed this out, it's a comment. So this was actually literally posted. Like he talked about it being like you can go, hey, place, where's the nearest health drop?
Right.
That's literally what they're saying. Like you can be guided by Sony. Like where is the nearest health drop in the game? But then there's the other part of this problem. With Alexa, all you have to do is say, hey Alexa, buy that. And Alexa buys it. No other steps needed. No inputting your card information. Because those steps, like on the PlayStation Store, where you have to go in and input your card information or load up money, those steps actually make you think, okay, do I really need just
Yeah.
like
Well, I mean, that's why I'm telling people, like, as I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I don't see gaming and the microtransaction issue getting any better.
Oh no, that's what
we're training a whole generation of kids that this is essentially how it is, and that means that they're when they're working, it's just going to be natural. Like that's why there's so much resistance to it. People get upset about a $20 skin for a gun. I look at it, I go, it doesn't matter. Like if it's overpriced, people aren't going to buy it, but they're pricing it that way because people are going to buy it, and they're also pricing it to put it on sale at a discount so they can sell more. So let's say they wanted to sell that gun for $5, they're going to put it up for $20. They're going to leave it there, and then eventually they're going to have these discounted sales, and that's when people are going to go like, oh God, I got to get it because it's valued at $20. They're creating essentially a need and a an artificial value on these kind of things, and then what that does is that then sets standard market prices across games. Ultimately, what probably, and I haven't really fully thought through the idea, and so I'm always interested in what people think, but like if essentially virtual items and currency and stuff like that, if it was a marketplace in which that was tradable, like you could take stuff from Destiny and you're like, I really don't need this anymore, you could sell it and then you could go into it and use it in another game or something like that.
That would actually be a nice idea, but at the same time, that also gets to the point of like these loot boxes where you can get like these high-end gear, high-end stuff, and then go and put it, like that would be basically a buyout option where you can make money off that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And then there would be the people that literally would just, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a million. I'm gonna be a millionaire by doing this.
Hey,
And-
if you can make $1 million off of a video game, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the idea of supply and demand, especially artificial supply and demand, because it's the digital currency, really does not mean anything. That's why.
But that doesn't mean
Right.
anything in today's society, Sparta. That.
Let me stand there. Where they can say, oh yeah, this gun is worth, like Brian was saying, this gun is actually worth $20 when we're selling it for $5, and no, really it's worth $1. And they can go and, like, into the loot boxes and go, oh yeah, don't ever give this thing out. This thing that's worth $1 million, never give it out.
Yeah, a Q
They can
counter
do that.
deburner would be amazing. Like, am I here
They
for
can-
10 minutes or? Yeah.
So that's why.
Y'all seen some of the memes from the Destiny Reddit today?
No, I haven't seen anything. I've been kind of in the dark all day.
So it's like once Shadowkeep launches and it's Destiny 2 dropping Borderlands 3 like Woody. I like that one. Let's see what else we have. Let's see here. Let me go to the Reddit.
Let me go to Amazon and buy one.
Oh, that's so funny.
You know the meme that I'm waiting for? Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Why is this taking? This is loading slow. What's going on? All right. I don't want to play with you no more. That's what I was concerned with. Everybody was like, all like, "Yay, Borderlands 3! It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna play it forever." It's like, oh god, it's like, yeah, like they're gonna do a year's worth of content. If they do more, that's fantastic. Let's see, is there Guardian? You're back early. Oh, y'all see this one? Message my girlfriend after waking up today. Think she's a keeper. So it says, "Hey, so after one today, if I don't reply, just know the moon's haunted and I'm handling important business." And then she replies, "The moon's haunted and you're fighting demons to save the world. I got you, heart."
Boom.
Awesome.
Today when the Guardians go to the moon, adventures. Nice. Let's see here. Show some love, Bucko. They worked hard. Friendly reminder from Cade 6 for you. Not to forget writing a positive review on Steam for Destiny 2. Let's show how much the community loves this game. Uh-oh. Something happening?
Oh, is Destiny
No.
still on Steam?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on Steam. I posted my friend code.
Brian, got a good question. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just bought an Xbox One controller.
Mhm.
But it's one of the ones where you gotta have AA batteries. It's not a rechargeable battery port system.
Okay.
What would be a good, like, rechargeable battery, like, pack?
I personally like the play and charge kit. That's what I use because you can just kind of
Play and charge.
Yeah, play and charge because it's got the rechargeable battery. It's by Microsoft and it charges when it's plugged in, and you can keep playing over the cord. And then whenever you're wanting it to be wireless, you just unplug it and it's in wireless mode. I like this one. Still can't sympathize with the Hive. Every single Guardian on October 1st in the Hive, they're playing a game. The Hive chilling on the moon, unbothered by Guardians for years. What's happening? Oh, this is great.
By the way, Brian, I just sent you that message that I told you I was going to send you earlier.
Oh, good. Let me see.
Oh, yeah, I
thanks,
saw
Luke.
that one. I saw that.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, Cade. They killed Cade. Makes the Reef a living hell with his barons and his scorn, and just like, oh, there's nothing we can do. Moon's haunted. Full force dropping tanks. That's awesome. Orcs, you took my son, veteran guardians of Shadowkeep. Want to see me do it again? Oh, that's great.
I think we need to.
Welcome to Work the Game meme review. While we wait to log into the game.
Oh, there it is. nice. Too bad. Too bad.
Bungie launches Shadowkeep School, gives me a day off tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Let's see here. Someone had to do it. I bet we're all itching to go. Destiny 2 players. Wow.
Got an Xbox.
That's
I wonder
fun.
if they got dual pack.
I haven't seen that one, but I'll vote that one. Steam servers versus the entire Destiny community. There's an error in communicating with the servers. Please can wait again later. Ooh, spooky month. Shadowkeep gets delayed. Releases on October, so Moon's haunted memes are more relevant for Halloween. Zero. Yeah, Life posted that video. Fantastic. Here's the day. Bop, bop, bop. Moon's haunted. Destiny 2 community. NASA employee. Yep, Moon's definitely haunted. Please tell me he's doing a dance. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. No way.
What are you seeing, Brian?
What's up?
What are you seeing?
Are you watching the stream?
No, I'm not. I'm
Oh
driving.
my gosh, dude. Let's see your copy link. Oh my
I
gosh.
cannot. I
You gotta tweet that out. That's fantastic.
but eyes on road.
That's great. All right. How we doing on the It's still trying to contact the servers. I gotta watch that again.
What's going on?
It's just waiting. I'm gonna post this also on Discord.
So is the PC version still having issues connecting?
Some people were saying that, but I mean, I could always try that. Gosh, that is fantastic. That's just genius. All right, let's see. Let's try that. Won't have the ability to capture it as well as I prefer. Fire up the old Shadow PC.
I think that's the only other issue I have with Xbox controller.
What's that?
They don't put a rechargeable battery like inside of it,
Yes.
like PS3 or
1,000%.
PS4s. That's, I mean, it's just like,
1,000%, yes, Sparta.
I mean,
They-
yeah. I actually somewhat prefer this way to a degree. But
Yeah, because if your controller's fine and the
or
battery
you-
goes out, you can just kind of piecemeal it.
you can, you can buy a new battery pack and this, but literally the Xbox One controller is the same price as a PS4 controller, but you have to have batteries for the Xbox One controller.
I like the Xbox One controller better.
I prefer it comfortably. My kids, for Maddie and Annie, like the PS4 controller's far superior for
And
their hands.
I haven't played a lot with the Xbox One controller so far, but
For me, it fits my hands better.
past experience for me, the PS4 controller is more comfortable.
Really?
Yes.
Because I bought the PS4 Raiju, the Razer Raiju.
That
And
again, is that a large controller?
it's a PlayStation 4 controller.
Yeah,
But it's
by
set up
large
like it's set up with the offset
controller.
sticks. Like if PlayStation did something with an offset stick lineup, I think I'd be way more interested in it.
I don't like the offset stick.
Right, and
my
that's
problem.
where it's like at the end of the day, like I really wish that with these new partnerships and things like that, it's like, well, if I could use my Xbox controller on PlayStation, I could use a PlayStation controller on Xbox. Ultimately, it gives us the gamers more options, and I think that's ultimately the better of it. Now, it still says it's at 40 some odd minutes on PC, Leland. I don't know why. Okay, one second. What? Not enough space. That's why. That's why it's taking so long. All right.
Okay, let me just try that.
And remove programs. What can I get rid of? Well, that's the only downside about Shadow PC is that it's like there's
You're limited.
I only have like a 256
Oh, dang.
and Gears 5 is just too good. I want to keep 11. Let's see here. I want to keep obviously 14.
You know, I haven't played Gears 5 yet. I need to.
Oh, dude.
I have it updating right now so I can go and play it. Because I tried it, like I was saying earlier about how linking your PS4 controller to the PC.
Mm-hmm.
There is one problem, and it's a minor issue. It's like they still say press X,
You're right.
press A, press B. It's like what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the Power A. I've never had any problems with Power A.
I mean, I freed up space. It's only got 4 gigs left. Like earlier, it had 28. So let me hit play and see if that was all that was needed.
Well, I know, but buying the Razer Raiju, I had a lot of issues connecting that with my PC, and it didn't really like it.
Yeah.
And of course, my Xbox controllers never have an issue.
And it's every year different. I've never had a problem with my official. I don't buy Razors or anything. I buy official controllers.
Well, the
yeah.
Razer makes official controllers. They are official Xbox or PlayStation.
This generation has definitely gotten better when it comes to third parties, things like that. We've seen more professional grade
definitely.
controllers before. Like, but I remember being growing up on SNES. It's like, no, you want to use first party.
Yeah.
You know, it's
And
like
when I say official, I mean first party controllers. Like literally, it has the Sony made by Sony sticker. Not this is a licensed by Sony. No, this was made by Sony. Because
yeah, deburner. Like literally, if I could tell, if I was, like in line, like I'm like, did it bug out? Should I start it over? I think I'm at the point where I'm going to do that. Hopefully that's not the wrong choice.
But yeah.
Jeez Louise, something's wrong with my down button.
But yeah, like I've never had I had an initial like when I first started doing it. And it does have,
I know what's happening. I was like, why is this messing up on me?
So what's the temperatures like there in Texas right now, Brian?
In the mornings it's been great, but like yesterday afternoon it's been like 92, and I'm like, what the heck is happening? Let's go.
It was 28 degrees for me this morning.
28?
Yep.
Snap.
Hey, Brian.
Yo.
The one reason why us here in the South, the Gulf Coast area, we're probably getting a lot of heat is because there are literally 3 hurricanes off the coast.
Thanks, Cass, for the sub hype.
If
I love those
remember.
stickers, dude.
So
Right now it's 72 degrees here in Northern California.
That's fantastic. All right, so I got that fixed. I'm on the 15. Let me go to the back lower right paddle, and I want that to be the B button.
Yeah.
And then no. None of that. None of that.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
There we go. I was like, why is my down button not
I
working?
need coffee. But according to weatherchannel.com, it is in the closest city to me. It's 92. So
Yeah,
I wish
my buddy in Jacksonville said it was 90 where he's at. So
Yeah. So, and it's all because we literally have, I think it was either 2 or 3 hurricanes just sitting there.
Well, I know they got that Category 5 out there by the Azores. Well, I don't know of any other ones, but yeah.
Let me look it up because I know we have Lorenzo.
That's the Category 5 out there by the Azores.
Yeah. Well, what happened, reason why it became a Cat 5 so quickly, what I think was there were actually 3 depressions all forming around the same time. And they
Perfect storm.
basically merged.
I just need the weather to be a little bit more
And
forgiving.
it's only a Cat 2. It's only a Cat 2 right now.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna whether I can get on or not. Let's see here. Picked up Maddie heading to the pick up groceries. Be home around 4.
Oh yeah. I somewhat love payday, especially when payday's late. Ugh.
Oh, Destiny servers are not available?
Eek.
Gross.
But I went and got something today.
What'd you
Besides the
get?
Xbox One controller. Spider-Man.
Oh yeah?
It's out today.
Nice. I need to show Julie that.
Yep, it came out today.
And I'll take the.
And have you seen it yet?
The Far From Home.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
Far From Home. I haven't seen it, and I chose, like, I was going to see it, but then all that stuff started coming out. It was like, oh yeah, this movie, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, everything in it was just, it didn't matter.
It still matters because
No, it didn't, because everything dealing with Spider-Man was gone. They could not use any of it.
No, I'm saying Tom Holland is still Spider-Man.
Well, and he's back in the MCU.
Yeah, but no, this is what you don't get. So before literally last week, for like a month and a half, 2 months, nothing could be used about Spider-Man.
So Sony and Marvel decided to play nice?
Yes, Sony and Disney decided to play
Yeah.
nice. They could not literally use anything dealing with it. But then, amazingly, I think it was a work. I think it was a work that we were trying to just piss people off. Because the guys who literally came to the table were the head of Sony, Kevin Feige, but the head of Sony came out and said the door is closed. But then he goes to the table again.
Yeah, it's all negotiation.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm just gonna let
Disney
this. I'm just
really
gonna let
got
this
what they
play
wanted.
while I wait for it to get connected. That way we get some gameplay. Boom. I say, all right. I'm glad I uploaded this. It's like, are you playing, Brian? Nope.
But yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. And I just got to my place where I'm unloading, so I am literally, as soon as I get unloaded, I'm literally 30 minutes from home to start playing.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
Once my Gears is done updating, I'm going to actually play it. Yeah, it's saying that they're having issues. Even the Happy Discord is having some. They're like, this is my life now. Like,
Right?
no, okay. Destiny 2 is an MMO. So you
Yeah.
can call it MMO. It's an MMO.
No, it's an MMO.
It's an
It is MMO.
Yeah. No MMO. Not even Shadowbringer. Shadowbringer is probably one of the best launches of an MMO ever. And even it had issues.
Mm-hmm. Shadowbringers did. I mean, they
What
just
issues
so
did they
shocking,
have?
like in how well they
They
did.
had a few server issues. Like it was
Oh,
congestion issues. It was just congestion issues.
But compared to the past, like so minor, so minor.
Yeah.
And Twisted Devoid, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button.
Yeah, it is literally.
This plague must not be
That was why they, and the only reason why it was better than what it was before is because they implemented that whole, if you are AFK
Yeah.
for more than 5 minutes, die off the server, kick them off.
okay. Yeah.
That was literally the only reason why it was so stable. Like, and yeah, some people use the whole hack to not have that, but
I'm hearing some clanging and some.
yeah.
That's me.
Leland.
I'm untying.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I knew that was Leland. I've heard that before.
I'm gonna just mute you for a
So many
second.
times. Yeah.
Leland, I just
But,
muted for you for a minute. Just ping the general chat if you can't, or maybe unmute yourself when you come back. I don't know if it's a selected mute or if it's a global mute.
It's the selective.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
Sparta, just let me know. Yeah, like unmute him when he's back. This is a little bit more entertaining than just waiting at the screen. So I put up a Let's Play over on our Work to Play channel just for like.
I'm gonna move you the AFK channel for a little bit. And just come back in.
Okay.
But yeah. But yeah, it's like no MMO has ever had a good launch, like a perfect launch.
Yeah, I don't expect a perfect launch. I think it's about setting the right expectations. And I think though that as like Shadowkeep's launch though can show, like it's a like they can people and these companies can kind of set the bar higher and higher and higher, and that's where let's keep doing that.
Yeah, it's like all these games they're new technology, new processes come out, and it's just they have to adapt, but at the same time they need to learn to use what they're given.
Yeah.
But then some of them they don't want to do that. They want to keep what they have.
Right. Boom. Yeah. Oh gosh. Like the Stadia thing. I think Stadia, the biggest mistake right now is they don't have 14 on it, and I think that with Xbox not having 14 on it, like I hope we don't have to sit here and continue to like pressure these companies to bring 14 to more platforms in 2020.
Well, I think Stadia's real issue, and this is a major issue, is if Stadia really like. It should be more like xCloud or
see, like with xCloud, you actually own the game.
Shadow PC.
Right.
Yeah.
And if like if xCloud goes away, I can just download this on my local. Yeah, like I have it, right? So
yeah,
that's gonna be that's where
Stadia,
xCloud's gonna have it over Stadia. But if Stadia is running like high end just performance stuff, like I think it'll be interesting to see how Microsoft ends up ultimately responding.
Well, I just think if Stadia comes out and says, "Yeah, we're not ever going," like literally, Google needs to get people to real. Oh yeah, you still own the game. You just have to buy it on our. That's what I would need to see before I even touch Stadia. It's like, okay, what happens if Stadia goes? Do I still own the game? Do I have to go download it off Google servers?
I'm not worried about Google getting rid of it. I'm worried about them getting bored. And sorry to hurt that you hurt your ankle, Todd. But yeah, I hope you do get some game time in today.
They're gonna get bored. It's time and time again.
Yeah.
Google gets bored of their new shiny toy, and they just drop it. They just don't support it anymore.
This is more. I think they're definitely more interested in bringing Stadia and making it successful because it's beyond the U.S. market. Like that, it's cloud gaming within North America, especially with all the different network challenges, it's going to take its sweet time. It's going to be 10, 15,
Yeah.
20 years before you
At
start to
least
really see.
10.
And that's not even to say, like, because I think there's still going to be plenty of a market for hardware. But what it can do is it can reduce the overall barrier for entry for high-end games. And so you don't have all of this mobile junk that's out there and training the next generation just to expect like these silly little games, and it's able to get them into these rich worlds and create new worlds. Ultimately, hopefully, essentially where like that's where it's like it's going to be interesting to see what the next console generation price starts at. Like if they keep it at 400, that's perfect for me. However, like when you're starting to talk about 24 to 32 gigs of RAM, and there I go, and I'm dead.
Well,
you know?
Yeah, like they said they want to try to keep it as low as, but they like this goes back to Sony saying they remember the issue with the PS3 launch.
Yeah.
They don't. It's just like Nintendo. Nintendo remembers the games you launch. These game companies, they remember these bad launches.
Yeah.
And the price points of like the PS5 and the Xbox 2.
Yeah.
We don't know their official names yet, but that's what we're calling them.
I just hope Xbox doesn't give it a stupid name. You know.
I actually would prefer them if they like take the whole route of PlayStation. Just call it PlayStation 2. And the next one's going to be Xbox 2.
Yeah.
The next one's going to be Xbox 3.
Well, I mean,
The next
this would be
one's
the
gonna
fourth
Xbox
Xbox in theory, so you can.
4. Well,
yeah.
fifth, I think, isn't it?
Xbox OG, Xbox 360, Xbox
360.
One. So this would be the fourth Xbox.
Yeah.
And so in that mind's like I think Halo's already given us the idea what the name is. I think it's going to be Xbox Infinity, Xbox I. You know, it's like, and then they can kind of have these different, you know,
But the whole
iBox.
like, who knows? But like, and again, hardware is expensive. Like,
Right.
people don't realize there's a reason why console gaming is so huge. Okay,
Right.
so
Well, and
let's
imagine if
look
all
at
of a
that.
sudden everybody had access to like high-end gaming machines, like how that frees the developer to do far more, you know, and ultimately that ends up like, but that the cost of entry is going to be, that's where the cloud is the only thing that makes sense, because it's the reason why people have they spend thousands, $3,000, $2,000 to $3,000 on that stuff, and all of a sudden if Stadia comes in and gives you a Destiny experience that can only be achieved on like a $3,000 PC, then it's like, oh well, hi, I'm paying attention now, you know. And if it's like, you know, like everything I've played because I have the internet, but that's why these emerging markets is really where I don't see Google getting bored, because it means they can kind of try to capture those markets and own them for the next 50 years. You know, like it's like, yeah.
But people see, they think, yeah, console gaming has a low price of entry because, like, if you went out and bought all the hardware that the PS4 and the Xbox One had when they launched, not now, but when they launched, you were probably going to spend upwards to $1,000, and you're paying $500.
Right.
They've admitted, like Sony has admitted, and even Microsoft admitted, they take a loss on their consoles.
Right. Except for Nintendo.
5 years. Well, no, even Nintendo took a loss.
No, Nintendo has not taken a loss on system sales since the GameCube. After the GameCube, they started selling them, and that's why they were like, yeah, we're not really pushing forward like Xbox and PlayStation.
Because, I mean, they're using an NVIDIA Shield, and, like, the NVIDIA Shield is something like $200.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have your Joy-Cons. If your Joy-Cons are, like, the manufacturing of your Joy-Cons, and then you got the dock and all that.
Before we can get access to the keep, you'll need to clear the surrounding area. Assistance is on its way.
Yeah. It's just...
Commander, was the Vanguard aware of the hive's
All right, it's just, yeah, it's still...
will be interesting.
We've been closely monitoring their
Let's see. Let me see where Julie's at. If
I'll be-
she's coming back with the kids, I'm probably just going to go
Scarlet to keep.
take the girls to the park and let them have a good play, and I'll come back and stream later. But then I can hopefully get into the game. Let's see here. Find friends. see if she's still at the grocery store. Because it's just not, yeah, it's like, nope, nope, nope. The true final boss of Shadowkeep is error codes. That feels about right, Oni. That feels about right. Okay, Julie is... She is pulling up in the neighborhood. Alright, guys, we're just going to leave it at that. Like, I'll include the link to this if you guys want to just watch that first mission, which is so freaking good. Or you can watch the archive here. Let me just pop that in there. Boom. Hopefully, thanks for everybody hanging out. Sorry that that it's not letting me play right now. So what we'll do, because it is a fun launch and I'm excited about this game, I'm gonna go help Julie. I'm gonna take the kids to the park, and we're gonna have a good. I'm gonna have a good time playing with them, and then I'll get them put to bed, and then I will come back and I will stream some more. So hopefully you guys come hang out and join us. But anyway, thanks Sparta for hanging out, and yeah, by the way, like if you guys aren't aware, check out our Discord. You can come hang out and voice chat. We could be playing. We could be talking all things Destiny. And thanks, Todd, for the support. And thanks, Kaz, for the cheers. Really appreciate the support of the channel. Love you guys. Y'all have a good one.